Alright, y'all. Hope y'all have been on your semen retention game. Hope everybody's being positive out there. Quick lesson about giant ships in the sky. Alright, and this one is going to be more about wind air generated. Now, you see these two huge ships sitting right here in the sky. There's one right there. There's another one right there. You see? Now, those are weird shaped clouds, and what's making it form like that? Those are wind turbine engines, just like fans underneath the spaceship, right? That are turning, but since the spaceships want to create camouflage or cloaking, and they create some mist because the bottom of the ships are in our atmosphere, so they create this mist to cover up the rest of the ship, to cloak the rest of the ship. But you can see the remnants of the turbine engine spinning. It's making the mist go in a spinning direction. You got one right there and another one right there. What's causing that? What's causing the clouds to be like that? Those are not normal clouds. That's not naturally made, right? And these are huge, by the way. Don't this is perspective. You can't really see it, but these are massive. And right now those wind turbines are spinning. Okay, and let me ask you a question, right? How do you think wind is created? I know what they told you in school, right? Wind is created by the trees. The trees push the wind and all that, right? But think about this for a second, right? If you go in your room right now and turn on the fan, what do you get? You get wind, but it's generated, right? It makes sense. The only way to get air flowing in an enclosed space is to generate the air using a fan or some kind of turbine. And Earth is in an enclosed space. We all know that. That's a fact. We're in an enclosed space. So what's generating this wind? And you can't say it's because the Earth is moving through space, so it's creating wind. That makes no sense at all. We're in an enclosed space, so the air from space would not affect us. Since we're enclosed in something, the only thing that could be generating wind is some kind of turbine or fan right above us. So the wind that I'm feeling right now that's blowing all these trees is coming from something generated right above us. And you can see it. It's still sitting there. Huge, large ships just sitting there. And that one has this turbine spinning. And the other one right there has this turbine spinning too. And it's creating all that. And these things are massive. These things are probably... I saw a plane fly past one of it, and it looked like a speck when it flew across it. And it took about 30 seconds to clear the whole thing. So this thing's massive. Alright, you could probably fit 1,000 planes from end to end from what we're seeing. So I don't really know how big they are, but you know, who knows? It's probably one big ship with two turbines right there. It's probably a third one, I'm just not getting it on camera, but either that or it's two ships sitting right there with their turbines. And see, they're still there. And the cloud has been rotating. Yeah, so wind is generated, and the trees just help the wind to flow. You know, it cuts the wind, it helps the wind to keep flowing. Plus the trees need the wind and the oxygen and CO2 and all that. And so do we. So they generate air, so you should be thanking them for the air that we're getting right now, for the air that we breathe. You know, because they told you clouds is made out of water and mist and all this other stuff, you know, water rising in the atmosphere, all that crap. But how is it that you can get rain in the desert? How is it that you can get clouds in the desert? Where is that water coming from? I'll wait. Exactly. I'm in the desert right now. Ain't no water. And if that is water, it should be raining. Why is it not raining? How long does it take? Or how big does a cloud have to be? Or heavy does it have to be to drop water? That's a lot of water right there, and that's not coming down. And look, it's just sitting there. So yeah, just a little education about twin turbine engines. Well, not twin, it might be a twin, but it might be two ships with turbine engines using plasma and mercury for the thrusters. That's what keeps them above in the skies, anti-gravity at 33-degree angles, and they generate this air that we are feeling right now. It feels good, actually. It's nice and hot, the sun is shining. Of course, they're next to the sun, and they're moving towards the sun, so it makes a lot of sense. Alright guys, King Astro signing out.